Hey guys, welcome to my page. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some, some steak tacos. Something simple, nothing like, too hard, and you don't have to marinate it or anything. But it's just a little recipe of mine that I like to do that always turns out pretty great. So, first things first, guys, you're gonna wanna boil your steak. You could use like stir fry steak, or you can just use like a regular palomilla steak. Just a regular steak, cut. Nothing serious, whatever. Anyhow, first thing you want to do is just boil that for about, let's say, 30-35 minutes. And then you want to drain it, get all that water out, and then put it back, in the same pan, or you can use a new one. So, give me a second, sorry. Alright, so first thing I like to do is season my steak. I'm going to give you a better shot, but, here's this for now. I definitely always use onion powder. Goes great with a lot of things. Definitely gives it the flavor that you need. So right now, I'm just going to season it with some onion powder. I don't really have a specific recipe when I do this. I just kind of eyeball it. But, I'd say you would put about, let's say, about 3 teaspoons, I would say. 3 teaspoons would be good. I also like to add a little bit of chili powder. So I would also say you would add about, let's say, maybe 1 teaspoon of that. Should definitely give it a little kick. Just a little bit of spice. Nothing too crazy. I also like to add some garlic powder. Of course, can't forget that. Also, you can add about a teaspoon of that, maybe a teaspoon and a half. Of course, we definitely can't forget this cumin came out so small. It's kind of weird. I got a little cumin right here. So, hold on, I'm sorry. Alright, anyhow, for this, I'm just going to add a little bit of cumin, not too much. So you would say about maybe half a teaspoon. And of course, we can't forget, because without it, I would be nothing. Paprika. Here's our paprika. So with this, I'd say you'd add about a teaspoon as well. That should do the trick. And of course, we can definitely not forget. Sorry guys, give me a chance. And of course, we cannot forget what every dish needs. Some salt. Got some salt. I would say about a teaspoon, maybe half a teaspoon. Your choice. And of course, some pepper. So with the pepper, I'd say a teaspoon. I'd say half a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon. However you like, however you like your salt and pepper it's up to you. Another thing that I like to add I like to drizzle some olive oil on it. So you could say about half a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon, however you feel. And then we're going to add, 1 second guys, I'm so sorry. I'll make sure in my next video I don't walk back and forth like this, but I'm just have everything a little bit all over the place right now because I just bought a bunch of stuff, so I'm over here like going back and forth. I'm sorry about that. Alright, now we're gonna add, let's say, 3 cups of water, maybe 2.5. This should be good as well. I'm so sorry, let me not forget. We also gonna add one packet of sazon and 1 packet of chicken bouillon. So this also gives it amazing flavor. There we go. And we're also gonna add like a tablespoon. Let's say we're gonna add about a tablespoon, maybe 2 of sofrito. For this, I would tell you to use a regular spoon, like a big spoon. Right now, I'm just gonna use my fork right now because I don't feel like getting out my spoon. But just so you know, you want to use about, a spoon, a bigger, like a regular spoon. Will definitely be best. So, here we are. Let's see. I just got my sofrito from the store. So, it was in the frozen section, so it's just a little frozen, but I've had it out a while, so it's pretty much doing the trick. I like to use La Reina Sofrito. I get it at Walmart in the frozen section. It's really actually super good. I can't deny I use it with just about almost anything that I make. So here I am, I'm just gonna add couple of spoons in here. It's really gonna give it some great flavor and a little bit of flavor. Put as much sofrito or as little sofrito as you want. I don't know. I like a lot of sofrito in my food because that's just how I am. Anyhow, you're gonna wanna cook this on medium heat, let's say between 4 and 6, depending on what kind of stove you have. I have one that goes from low to high, 2, 4, 6, 8, so I just put it in between 4 and 6. If you have another kind of, stove, you wanna just use it medium, low. Definitely not medium high because the water will evaporate too fast. But anyhow, so we're gonna let that cook for about 35 minutes. And then we're gonna come back. And remember you can just check it with a fork. It should pretty much, fall apart, break apart pretty easily. So, anyhow, let me give you a better view of what we got going on over here. Oh dear, I'm sorry. It doesn't allow me to turn it around, does it?